This is Premath, I guess you'd call it, because we're going to make my picks today. I'm your host, Isaac Spang. And let's get right into it. Carolina versus Pittsburgh tomorrow. I am picking Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looks better. They need to keep winning to keep up the North and win that division like I just said that they would yesterday. So, Pittsburgh is the team to pick tomorrow. Then we're going to start off Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. This one's the easy one. Detroit versus Chicago. I'm picking Chicago. Trubisky looks really good. And I think that's the team that's going to sneak into the wild card. They're going to be really good. I'm picking Chicago. This one's a given. New Orleans versus Cincinnati. New Orleans is just on fire. You can't deny Drew Brees. Sean Payton's an awesome head coach. He's doing awesome. So that's who I'm going with, New Orleans. Easy to go on. Atlanta versus Cleveland. Atlanta is awesome this year. They just haven't shown it all too much. But they won last week. They're going to win this week against Cleveland. Cleveland is a shame to be even called a team. They're horrible. They just fired both their coaches. Their quarterback is confused and not be able to function just right. He's not learning the same stuff he should be learning because he doesn't have the offense coordinator he should have. He doesn't have a head coach, offensive-minded head coach anymore. So he's going to be hurting, and he's a rookie. So I picked Atlanta to win that easy. The Colts. The Colts could still make a wild card run, and you just wait. I like the Colts beating Jacksonville, and it's Indianapolis. They're playing really good offense. You got Andrew Luck. They're playing better defense. They got a rushing attack now. So you watch out for those Colts. The Colts are going to beat Jacksonville. You hear it now. Now for Arizona and Kansas City, this is also another given. Kansas City's going to win that. Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes is just on fire. I don't like it, but there's nothing you can really do about it. You just got to make your picks, pick your battles. Know who's going to be in the MVP race. Patrick Mahomes is already at the top of the race right now, right there with Drew Brees. And so you can't really deny it. You just got to go with it. You're picking Kansas City on this one. As for Washington and Tampa Bay, I'm picking Washington to win this. They need to bounce back, will win. And they can win that division still, but it's going to be hard because Philadelphia is coming back. So Alex Smith is a better quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing very well this year, actually. He played that really well in New York 2 years ago. So he's playing really good, but you never know when he's going to have a bad game or a good game. Alex Smith is a better quarterback. He doesn't turn over the ball very often. He's a very game manager kind of quarterback. Jay Gruden is being a better head coach right now than Tampa Bay's head coach. I don't even. So I'm picking the Washington Redskins against Tampa Bay. As for New England versus Tennessee, New England has to keep winning. They have to win out to even have a chance at getting the number one seed because they got to hope for Kansas City to get a loss somewhere. And they can't afford a loss, so New England looks really good. New England knows their stuff. They know their discipline. You know they're the best team in the AFC right now, right there with Kansas City. You choose who you like. And if you're more of a Kansas City fan than New England, you're going to say Kansas City's better. If you're more of a New England fan, then you're going to say New England's better. It's all on who's there. The top would be Kansas City, New England, right there, they're right here. They're not one is above the other. It depends on your opinion. Because I'm going to say New England, the other guy's going to say Kansas City, and but then you're going to say Pittsburgh's right underneath and San Diego. L.A. Chargers. So for L.A. Chargers and Oakland, I told you that Oakland's tanking the year. It's over for them. They're just getting draft picks, and and just tanking the year. Because I don't believe Gruden anymore. You lose that bad to the 40 freaking Niners who was running a third string quarterback, and you're John Gruden, John Gruden. You shouldn't be losing that bad. No, you're both 1-7. You shouldn't have both lost that bad. So LA Chargers. Phillip Rivers is playing a whole lot better than Derek Carr. I don't even know if Derek Carr's going to be there next year. We'll find out at the end of the year. And so that's going to be a very interesting problema. As for Miami and Green Bay, I'm going with Green Bay. It's cold in Green Bay, and Green Bay has to bounce back here. They have to have a bounce back game here. If they don't, the season's over. It's almost over right now. You can almost say it's over now. You can say Mike McCarthy's gone, but Miami, if they can get a win here, they can also get a shot at the wild card because the LA Chargers already have a spot. That's a given. So it's either going to go to Cincinnati, Miami, or the Colts, the second one. And so those three teams are pretty interesting right now to see how they differ. But I'm picking the Colts to take the other slot. But Cincinnati can still win out and get that second slot because they're not going to beat Pittsburgh this year. Miami's not going to beat New England this year. Because New England needs to win out. And Buffalo's not good enough. The Jets, they haven't played the Jets, but they just don't look like a good team this year, so we'll find out later. As for Seattle and the LA Rams, this one's also a given. You want to pick the Rams in this one. Seattle doesn't have the kind of weapons on defense or offense to compete with the Rams. So this is a given. You pick the Rams. It's that easy. As for Dallas should be tanking the season. They are a accident waiting to happen. I've said it hundreds of times. They're not running Ezekiel Elliott. They need to be running Ezekiel Elliott 60 times a freaking game. Run it down their damn throats. Ezekiel Elliott should be the next Barry Sanders. There's no reason why Ezekiel Elliott should only get 6 carries in the second half. He should have multiple carries, like 21 carries in the second half, if not in the first half. So you should have 40 carries for Ezekiel Elliott. You take Ezekiel Elliott gets yards for one. You take time possession. You keep the ball out of Dak's hands, and Dex makes fewer mistakes. I don't see why Dallas ain't doing that, but so you got to go with the Super Bowl defending champions, the Eagles, and so that's an easy one. Also, for a Monday night game, I'm picking for the Giants, the New York Giants versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry, my mouth is... Anyway, I'm picking the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan is a better head coach right now. He knows his stuff. And he can make his quarterbacks... He's like a quarterback whisperer right now. So he can make his quarterbacks work. And so he has two quarterbacks to choose from. CJ Beathard, and they got Anderson guy, and that Anderson guy just won last week. So if he's playing this week, he can make it work. Eli Manning's not the quarterback he's supposed to be. He's getting older. He's just not playing very well. He's being gun shy because of the offensive line. He's not protecting him the way it should be. O.J. Beckham will have to step up here, but it's easy given you go for the 49ers. Those are my picks. If you have any questions or want to comment down below, that'd be great. You can give me your questions. Give me a like. That would be awesome. And it kind of gives me an idea which direction I'm heading in. And if you have anything else you want to ask or you need to know, just leave me a comment. I'll be sure to post it on Facebook so you can watch this. Thank you for watching Premath. and then tune in Monday night so I can so we can go over the Giants and 49ers game pregame. I'll give you maybe a more in depth why you picked the 49ers. I'll go over the results of Sunday night. Tell you where if I was on fire again. Last 2 weeks I've been on great fire. I've only gotten 2 wrong on both last 2 weeks. And heck, if you listen to me, you're gonna get majority of your wins on your picks. Now I don't give you spreads because, well, I don't know the spreads that well. But if you want to do spreads, just give me a comment. Thank you. Bye.